The Ford Falcon XT from 1968 in Polar White stands as one of those timeless machines that perfectly bridges classic muscle design and modern collectible appeal, and when we talk about its presence today, especially with the passion of restoration and upgrades, the 2025 revival of this legend becomes a centerpiece for enthusiasts who love the balance between raw American styling and Australian engineering pride. The first thing that strikes anyone looking at this car is the purity of Polar White, a finish that carries both elegance and aggressiveness, creating a canvas where every chrome detail, every line of the body, and every curve of the panels looks alive under natural light. The Falcon XT was introduced as part of Ford's second generation in Australia, following the XR, and it became an instant favorite because of its refined design cues, stronger mechanical setup, and the wide range of options it offered back in the day, something that makes it one of the most collectible models today. The 1968 Falcon XT carried an unmistakable straight-edge design philosophy. The front end had a more squared-off appearance compared to the XR, with dual headlights giving it that commanding stance on the road, while the subtle use of chrome across the grille and bumpers added a touch of premium feel. The Polar White finish made the car look even more substantial because it highlighted the size and proportion of the body in a way darker colors never could. Moving along the side profile, the XT showed clean, stretched lines that flowed smoothly into a wide rear quarter, finishing in a squared-off tail that carried dual tie yumps and a very functional yet stylish design. It was simplicity turned into power, a philosophy that car lovers today still admire, especially when seen under showroom lighting or sunlight. Under the hood, the XT Falcon came with multiple options, and this is where its legend grew. Buyers in 1968 could opt for a range of inline-six engines, but the real excitement came from the V8 choices, particularly the 302 and the 351 Windsor, engines that gave the Falcon serious punch on highways and made it a strong competitor against Holdens and Chryslers of the era. In 2025, restored or upgraded versions of the XT Falcon often feature performance-tuned versions of these version 8s, modernized with electronic fuel injection, updated cooling systems, better exhaust setups, and even turbo or supercharger upgrades depending on the owner's preference. The car offers the perfect base for modern performance technology without losing its soul. Enthusiasts love blending the old-school rumble with the precision of 21st-century upgrades, and that's exactly why the Falcon XT still shines on streets, tracks, and car shows across the globe. Step inside the XT, and you're immediately reminded of the era it was born in. The interior was spacious, comfortable, and simple, designed for practicality but still carrying enough detail to feel premium for its time. The wide dashboard, straightforward gauges, and chrome accents carried that late 60s flavor, while bench or bucket seat options allowed owners to configure the car to their taste. In the modern day, most restorers keep the authentic feel but upgrade the materials, leather upholstery, digital retro-style gauges, modern audio systems with hidden speakers, and air conditioning units that blend seamlessly into the cabin. This way, the Falcon XT in 2025 maintains the look of 1968 while delivering the comfort and convenience expected by today's drivers. The handling of the Falcon XT was also a step forward in its time, with improved suspension geometry, stronger brakes, and overall better stability compared to the XR. For today's enthusiasts, it's common to see coilover setups, disc brake upgrades, and reinforced chassis work done to make sure the car handles like a dream without sacrificing the charm of a rear-wheel drive classic. With the right upgrades, the Falcon XT becomes not just a showpiece but a daily drivable machine, something that keeps it relevant and admired in today's car culture. Culturally, the Falcon XT occupies a very important chapter in automotive history. It represented the shift in Australia's muscle car market and stood as a direct rival to Holden's Monaro and Chrysler's Valiant. It carried Ford's racing DNA and eventually contributed to the legendary GT variants that became icons on the Bathurst track. Today, owning or restoring a 1968 Falcon XT, especially in Polar White, is not just about the car itself but about preserving a slice of history that connects generations of enthusiasts. Each detail of the car, from the stance to the sound of the exhaust, tells a story of an era when cars were built tough, raw, and with an identity that never fades. For 2025 collectors and upgrade specialists, the XT Falcon in Polar White continues to be a dream project. It's the kind of car that turns heads wherever it goes, not just because of its rarity but because of the aura it carries. Whether it's kept stock to preserve originality or upgraded with modern performance and luxury touches, the XT holds its place as one of the finest blends of classic style and contemporary engineering possibilities. It's not just a car, it's a legacy, and every time the engine roars to life, it reminds us why classics like the Falcon XT never die, they simply evolve with time.